to this late night live with me. I really appreciate you being here with me. Um, so I feel like what you've been waiting for so long, your happily ever afters finally here. No more waiting. And it's like, is the want better than the have for you, or is the have better than the want? For me, the have is better than the want. So it's like, I hope you don't take this for granted, and I hope you appreciate it, and congratulations, collective. I'm happy for you. So let's pull some cards and see what the divine has to say for you this evening. Okay, hopefully you can see me. Okay. Someone can't let you go. Mesmerized by your eyes. Mesmerized by your eyes. I like that. They can't let you go, collective. Can you believe that? They just can't let you go. No, they can't let you go. Mm-mm. And this is clarity, a change of perspective. Happily ever fucking after, okay? This is like the Ten of Pentacles. Your clarity and your perspective. This is like the Ten of Pentacles. Your happily ever after is finally here. What was I saying? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, expansion, high vibing person, a summer person, which is like Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Yeah, active masculine. Interesting. So you have both. We're all six. I don't know. What did you do? What did you manifest, collective? Because you dream big and you manifested something huge. This happily ever after. This a retreat from being overwhelmed. Okay. Manifesting romantic gestures happily ever after, dreaming big blocks and obstacles. You're not gonna let that shit get in your way. Hell no. You're due like on ready for that. So time for a new direction. Changes are ahead. Yes, they are for the best, for the better in this romantic gesture. Collective. Wow. What was that? Winter. Frozen out in the cold winter. Huh. Winter is... Earth energy of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yes. Wow. You have a lot of suitors falling for you. Look at this. And a new love, reconciliation. I can't make this shit up. Not only that, oh my God, collective. In these romantic gestures. of having a new love. Look at this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you want to put it in order. I'm just saying, too. You have a lot of people that are like into you. Like, what are you gonna do? I feel jealousy too. Yeah, someone's missing you. Someone that is longing for you and missing you. From the past. But I feel like they had closure, said goodbye, relocated, didn't even call, didn't even give a crap to see how you were. So lovely, right, collective? So lovely after 30 years, I feel, or 20 plus years of a relationship. Yeah, because of this toxic, manipulative behavior and not wanting to change lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? There's Gemini. Not wanting to change. Look, they had great chemistry, full moon, emotions high. It's like the spark, and this freaking alcohol got in the way. Yep. It sure did. I feel like you like chemistry. I feel like you're into science. It's about to pay off. Something's about to pay off. Maybe all of your efforts. Yeah, see, new doors are opening. Like a new home. You have this person wanting to say that they're sorry to you. And they regret and remorse. They feel guilty, but they have to let that go. They did what they did. You know what I'm saying? For how many years? 20 plus, I feel. Yes, Libra. Yes, Libra. This is also like the Two of Swords, looking away from certain things, indecisions, and taking care of matters in general. Huh. Wow. They want to say sorry to this Libra and reconciliate. Interesting. Signs of synchronicities. You've noticed numbers 1, 2, 3. Like the other night or the other day, I woke up from a nap and it was 1:23. So, messages, symbols to find clues, synchronicities. I feel like air energy's there, but they're like, yeah, this Gemini, Aquarius energy, Libra. I don't know this. Was I saying Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? And then something about an illusion. Like they're humble. They know that they're a fox, not a tiger. So they're real and authentic. They are authentic. Okay. Very authentic. And an illusionist to some extent. Wow. Let it go, release, and don't look back. Heal in silence. You know, You guys were like peanut butter and jelly, but not no more. Some things take time, you know? And I feel like your person destroyed that. But luck is on your side, and that's the good news. This Libra energy. Even though you're feeling like things are ending or changing or falling apart, and you feel like you have to start over, and you might to some extent, and that sucks. It really does. But I feel like you're like someone that's adventuristic, someone that likes to travel. They go the distance, they do their best. You know, it depends on their surroundings and who they're surrounded by, supportive people or people that they're going to bring them down. If they're a moon child or a sun child, I feel like they could go both ways. And I feel like they have through their behavior in the past. Some sneaking around of a secret love or affair from either Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Earth energies. No worries, a new arrival and a happily ever after for your clarity of working on planning of this arrival. This is all this person can think of. And look, wishes fucking coming true, man. Your wishes are finally coming true. This is like the favor of God, and then learning, being willing to learn. You know? Yes, collective. That is beautiful. Isn't that good news? It really is. That's great news. By knowing your worth. Knowing your worth. Passion, desire, and fantasy. I feel that's what you feel for this person. Because this person knows their worth. And so wishes come true, and maybe happily ever afters do happen. You know? It doesn't always have to be sad. I feel like it's time to celebrate. Before you were like looking for taking a gamble and looking for validation from others, but it's really just time to celebrate because you know your worth. You know, yeah, you know your worth. You know about trusting the process, but you're a person of spiritual awakening or intuition or a blue. You have an aura of blue to turquoise in communication. Celebrate. I don't think so. Celebrating. Yeah. Every day is like a honeymoon for you and this person that you either just barely met or haven't met yet. Every day is like a honeymoon. You know, and this ex is gonna feel a lot of regret. Yeah, you need to just take the time to freaking relax and rest with people who are supportive. What was I saying? Resting and supportive. Okay, and not even thinking about traveling. I feel like if this person really wants to be with you, they'll come to you. You know, if they want to talk to you and they want your attention, they'll come to you if you can't make it to them. Yeah. They'll be seeking validation, intuitively knowing they're chasing after you. Incoming communication through messages, I feel like you've received a lot of those. And look, you could have this like peanut butter and jelly, or Johnny Cash and June Carter, or Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks, but you keep going against the grain. Don't go against the grain. That's the thing. You gotta take a gamble. If not, I mean, and once you go through with it, you can't back down. That's just not right. It's all about, look, the last card, divine timing. Not yet. Trust the process, alignment, the last card. Trust the process, divine timing, right there. That's crazy. And shit about to be paying off. You know? That's fantastic. Wow. Congratulations, collective. Things are gonna be looking on the up and up for you. So please subscribe, like, and share. I'm your gal, I'm your only pal, I'm your one and only reader at the moment. So, yeah, when it comes to time to celebrating, let's celebrate together. And thank you so much for joining this magic and manifesting. See, you're manifesting something to celebrate. So, and I really feel like it's a love thing almost. Yeah. This guiding energy, this favor energy. Yes. I don't know. I just, wow. You like to travel. I feel like maybe you resonate with a different life path. You know, because maybe you're more of a homebody in your older age. And there we go. You're peanut butter and jelly to my... You're peanut butter to my jelly. Is that shit not the funniest fucking shit you've ever seen? You're my peanut butter to my jelly. It fucking cracks me up, dude. For reals, like, wow. That's some cheese ball shit right there. I love it. Thank you, Greenwood. Welcome. Please subscribe, share, and like. Push the all bell button so you don't miss a live or a post, as I post the zodiac mood energies usually every day. But thank you for joining. Join this Soul Vibin tribe, and thank you for joining and being a part of this. The champions. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers, please, 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 so I can reach more people. And please share the floating straws video from this channel. It will help others learn how to dispose plastic straws before throwing them in the trash. Introducing edible straws, which are eco-friendly and biodegradable. So we have a solution. Red Vines created an edible straw in 1925. So why, over a century later, are we catastrophically suffering, making indigenous people suffer You know, so when you're hungry, think about those people and how they can't go eat, like hunt for their winter food because of this issue of us Westerners needing to use plastic straws. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm Taro. I am, let's see, Oracle. I did two other Taro messages today. They ended up pretty much the same. And so usually it's one Taro a day, or it ends up the same in a different kind of way. You know, you can tune in on those. Um, Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, anyways, yes, I appreciate y'all being here with me. Thank ya, thank you, thank you, thank ya. And just make sure everything's cool, you know. Something's all fucked up. Wait a minute. It's the screen. It's so freaking sensitive, man. The screen. Zoom out. Out, 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 out. Not in. Out. Here we go. Anyways. Fuck, man. Computers. Oh, my head hurts because of my ulcer. Anyways, I needed to do this live for you guys and congratulate you. What? So congratulations, collective. You were awesome. You were doing something right. But this is so funny. You're my peanut butter to my jelly. It's just classic, dude. Days. I feel like 15 days. Instead of 15 weeks, what's that? 2 weeks in one day. Your name could be April. Or it could be significant to this past April 15th or next April 15th. So, pretty amazing, you guys. You guys are pretty amazing. I'm so grateful and blessed to have all of you. Thank you so much for my first subscriber to my newest subscriber. To my newest viewer, to my older viewers that have been with me since the very beginning. I'm so grateful for all your support and love. Truly. Very, very grateful. I feel like you're going through this heartbreak right now. A temporary one, though. Which is kind of bad news. I know. And maybe shook up your daydreaming or your days and gave you a different bad outlook, created anxiety for you because of this love life. Yeah, that just turned upside down. But you find your inner strength. I feel Leo energy. Going through these waves of emotion, just you're going through this huge glow up because, yes, use feminine energy, I feel like, because you're not dealing with this egotistical person anymore. This hater. This person was a frenemy or someone that you thought loved you or you loved from your past that's actually a hater and just wants to get close to you to hurt you. So beware of this. Beware of this. Let this be a part of your past. Remember, you have the courage and the ability to change your future divine feminine. Just remember that, okay? Hello, everyone. Hi, Juanita. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, everyone. Yeah, hobby. You took up a hobby. You took up a hobby, and you're finally gonna get to know what it's like to go on a vacation. And you're gonna finally know what it's like not to just have your needs met, but your wants. Yes. That's pretty amazing. I feel like you have kind of like abandonment issues, maybe daddy issues, which is understandable. I mean, I get it. You know, this balance of needing to be yin and yang, more of a hopeful traditional outlook. And you had it with this hater and didn't even realize it. Like, how could someone hate like that? So you've set these boundaries in Saturn of Capricorn, okay, boundaries of pushing yourself to do your best always. You may come across people and they might think that you're a dick sometimes or a bitch, but fuck them. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's nothing personal, it's just business, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of responsibility and discipline and structure, pretty much. When it comes to nurturing this relationship with self and with others, and the way that you adapt with change. Yeah, definitely. The way that you adapt to change in the present. Secrets, what fucking secrets? It's like people know more about my life than. Just careful, someone is two-faced. It's like keep your distance. This is truth. Someone is being two-faced around you, so don't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody. Okay? Just know that they're hating on you even more and more when your time gets closer for your rise. Okay? And there'll be signs, definitely, of envy. And they'll even admit envy. They'll admit having this envy, even, and be serious about it, dude. Yeah, and like kind of use you because they really envy you. This is what's going on. You need to change this. I feel like you're in the process of changing this. I feel like you're trying to collect it. Yeah, you're awakening, and it's like, why did you even have a celebration or awakening for what? Because why? So people can envy you and not be happy for you. Really? And hate on you and just, they don't even realize what a blessing you would be to their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to be the goddamn chief, and there's not enough Indians. And that's the fucking problem. Arrogance, a lot of it, and it's a turnoff. I don't care how big your BDE is. I don't care how fucking much money you have. I don't care what you look like. It's like BDE is unacceptable behavior, period. You are human, and I expect you to act like a human. You know, a civilized male with ethics and morals and a little bit of tradition. You know, with a modern feel. I'm so tired of saying the same things over and over again, and I hope and I see myself, not myself, but like in 10 years, maybe this channel will make a difference. And I'm hoping in way less than that, like in the next year, because I've been doing this thing trying to save the planet and humanity. Since I can't really save myself, I'm trying to, though. I'm trying to make the best of it while I'm on this planet, and that's what we all need to do. Intimacy for ourselves and for another, and I don't mean it in that way, but I mean it in an empathical way. Being an empath, you know what I'm saying? I was having you guys scry, wasn't I? You guys were getting used to scrying, and that's like, oh, that's okay. You know, I was thinking, because is it helping you with your intuition? Because if you're epileptic, don't look at the ball, look at something else, but just kind of stare at it, and just blink your mind out, like blink it out, and then whatever comes to your mind first is what your intuition has been trying to tell you through a sign, maybe through an ancestor. And I'm curious to see what your intuition has to say. I feel like it's going to be a little bit more tonight for some reason. I don't know, but take it to heart. Everybody was born with the gift of intuition. Remember that. It's just that religion is cultural, and it's a way of the government controlling. Okay? Yeah, envy. People like this. People like us. You know? Yeah. Makes no fucking sense, does it? Mm-mm. And it doesn't fucking budget. Look, someone has ego. Ego, BDE energy. It's not gonna work. No, not with any female I know. Not with myself. I'm just saying, and I used to know a lot of people. I choose not to know people anymore because I found out who my real friends were when I was at rock bottom. I don't know about you, but yeah, and their ego that got in the way. Little kitty thinks he's a huge lion. In reflection, 11th house. Yeah, it is a small circle. It really is. And it's like this longing for someone wanting to do the right thing and wanting to reach out. You know what happened to that authenticity? What happened to that want to help people? Especially if you say you love them and want to spend your life with them. I mean, wouldn't you go the extra mile or 5? I'm just saying. Yeah, it's like an action, not a fucking word anymore. I feel like you're so tired of words, collective. Fuck words. Fuck words. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this nurturing. I keep getting Pisces, like Cancer. Energy from that of self-nurturing. Being a very good, maybe you're like a nurse, a caregiver, someone like that, or you were. Let's see what else we have. the cosmos for you. Gratitude. You're a very grateful person. Yeah. You're balanced. I feel Libra energy again. In truth and collaboration. Yeah. Gratitude. Gratitude and collaboration. This Libra energy, this happiness. Look at this. Every moment is like you're grateful for every second of every second. And in this collaboration, it'll show your greater goals. I feel like it could grow into something more, into maybe a harmonious relationship. You know what I mean? By finding balance with each other, and this happiness that you guys never experienced before, and this joy in this dance of souls. Like you want to dance and you don't even know how to dance. It's like you want to jump and you don't know how to jump. Enjoying every moment, every second. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Through this wisdom comes from experience and reflection. What was I just saying about the 11th house of a reflection? And not just that, but through this abundance comes from inner fulfillment and outer effort. So what was I just saying about love being effort? And how do you show that kind of love through effort? By nurturing is an action and takes effort. Nurturing, acceptance, welcoming new opportunities, being good to yourself and treating others the way you want to be treated. And you've had this awakening about it for a long time. Person of the light. Yeah, you've had this process of rediscovering true self in first house. This person of the light, the inner light that is shining. Okay? This person of compassion, you are your person that accepts your own perfections. You can do no wrong ever. Ever, ever, ever. And this person meditates all the time. They do. They meditate day and night. Look what it was I freaking saying in the house of self-love. Okay? Through this balance and collaboration. Really. Self-love, my dear. First house. It's the foundation of all love, all care, all nurturing, and all actions behind love. So that was kind of like a love thing, huh, from the cosmos. Wow, look, passion. Allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. And what came out? Joy, a dance of the soul in every moment, appreciating every moment of every effing moment, joy and passion. Why? Why, you ask? Because you deserve love. You deserve heart-to-heart conversation. You deserve your soulmate. And look, this is what I was telling you about. This person is honest in discussing any feelings with you. They have nothing to hide. You're lovable. And yes, this is your soulmate, for sure. And it's going to be like in the honeymoon phase constantly. Always in the honeymoon phase you're going to be. I can't read any comments right now, you guys. I'm sorry. But you're going to have this trust that you never had with anybody else. This situation of calling for you to have faith in the unknown. That's all you have to do. Have faith in the unknown. Trusting yourself, if anything. That's what I feel. It is safe for you to love again. Open your heart. To receive is to give, and to give is to receive, and this is the highest energy of all, no matter what, is expression of love, of action. It's pretty freaking amazing. You know what I mean? Ow. Crap. A new freaking love. I feel like you're smart enough to know the deception between someone who is a scammer and someone who isn't. Okay? In this past, whatever relation, whatever experience. But this is a new love, a person that stirred up your romantic feelings again, so you know it's authentic and real. On working on partnership, look, giving your relationship a chance, or this relationship coming a chance, a fair chance. This woman has an issue right now, and she doesn't even want to tell you about it. Honestly, she don't want to tell you about it, but it has to do with her own personal stuff. You know, that is not your problem. But yeah, it's like forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past. You know, enjoy the present moments by staying optimistic. I feel in Sagittarius optimism. Yay! About your love life. Thinking positive. And know that faith will bring you romance, but you have to have faith and you can't give up on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe you have children too, or you want 2 children, but I'm really feeling like you have 2 children already. That's kind of more teenagers now. See, when this deck was made was several years ago, so yeah. Being affected by children, you know? So I feel like before, when they were small, it was different, but now they're older, you can be happy again by letting your friendships help you, your friends, your real friends. You're gonna find out who your real friends are, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now from the support of these others, supposedly, and them making the effort. You're gonna see if they make this effort, and if it's worth taking and guiding it to take. Watch. You are gonna see through this mother effing pissing me off. You know, like testing your love almost. Worth the steps you're guided to take. Are you fucking serious? Worth it? You're more than worth it. You need to make the effort, collective, or your person. You are way more than worth it. Hi, J Rose. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please hit the bell, the all button. You don't want to miss Zodiac Moon energy, which is a horoscope for all zodiac signs, of collective reading, and or a post, and or a live, or a video, or mostly live. Yeah, I feel like making the effort, but maybe they're complaining, and that is the sign that they're complaining. Yeah, it's a definite red flag, cautioning you now. Even though you might have that chemistry, it's because you're a good lover. You're the one with the magnetic attraction. You know what I'm saying? You're the one, not them. They're a shitty lover. I feel like they are. I feel like their addictions affect their romantic life even more. And this is why separation is going to happen. Time apart, partners, and on the horizon. You can change. You can change your future. Just know that by this info. You can change your future. You gotta let go of the control issues, though, allowing your situation to unfold just naturally. You really do. By what? Loving yourself first. In the first house of self-love. Look how we went around and we ended up in self-love again and in trust. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself first. Self-respect makes more romantic, like it makes you look more romantically attractive. I don't care what anybody says. I feel like everybody's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Isn't this like beautiful? Not to get off the subject, but it's quartz. Clear quartz, I think it's. I have to read the thing about what exactly kind of quartz it is, but it brings clarity, it brings vision, and then you can clean your altar a little bit, dust with it. But if you want to keep it nice, you don't really want to use it like that because eventually you'll just use it as a wand. That's the whole concept. A broom until it's just a wand. Pretty kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Innovative. I was impressed with the idea. Anyways, that's what I have for you on the love reading. I didn't even know this was going to be a love reading, but eventually. I mean, it turned from business to love, romance, and clarity on your romance and your business. That's pretty amazing, collective. You know, the circle of life. I also feel karma. I feel like you paid your karmic debt. I feel like you planted better seeds. You learned from your mistakes, and not just yours, but the mistakes of others. I feel like when you did have to pay, it really hit home, and you hard timed it almost. And it's like you will never do anything to put yourself in a situation like that, collective, because it's you, yourself, and yourself. And you have a little bird, or you have like a little hamster or something that you take around with you. It could be a little dog or a little rooster, or a little kitty cat. So they're so freaking cute. Just be careful with this deception. You know, people wearing fake shit to get what they want. Saying, maybe using your vulnerability, saying that they're your soulmate, just to take advantage, you know, expressing your love. And then you know what they do? They change the shit in the computer somehow. I think it's because the programs that they have online, I'm not going to even mention them or give anybody ideas, but it's ridiculous, and it kind of scared me myself. Like, why do I even have a phone? I actually threw like 10 phones out the window and a few laptops, and I was so freaked out with computers, and honestly, it was like, fuck this. I mean, I don't know what's going on or anything, but and it didn't get fixed for a minute, but it's not like I gave a shit. I was like, this is kind of like a mini vacation. Make the best out of it. You know what I mean? You never get to it, really. You know, when you're doing stuff for God. And that's just how I feel. Okay, as He is our watch. In this instructional way of you teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. Psalms 32:8. This person is of songs, communications, of what was it? I'm sorry. It was a second house of. Was it Mason? I don't know. It wasn't Mason. It was Um, yeah, just a group of men that get together. Well, I guess it was like the Masons, because Mr. Wilson was a Freemason. Um, yeah, pretty freaking cool. And watch over you. I will counsel you and watch over you. I feel like you just gotta really listen to your intuition on this one. You know what I'm saying? And all of them. And I feel for each person that you lost, each one is a part of you. And some are a little more a part of you than others, but it doesn't mean that they're not a part of you. And that they'll always live through your memory. A wedding is coming up with a new love. Look at this. Look at this love reading. A wedding is coming up with new love. A person stirred your romantic feelings already in the situation when it comes to marriage. That is pretty wild. Wow. Whoa. Is your name Zach? I don't know. Why was I feeling that? For some reason, I don't freaking know. Anyways, collective. New love is coming. Yes, a person, stirred with romantic feelings for you, like they're not gonna give up through thick and thin, like even if it's like they're not gonna just walk away from you like every other man has walked away from you, like when shit gets tough. And it's like they're gonna stick with you. They're gonna talk it out with you sanely, assertively, not in an aggressive or yelling manner. Something's gonna accepted this relationship by the family, others, yourself. I mean, welcoming opportunities that you would never have unless it was for this person. Really is what I'm feeling. Honestly. Look at these cards. They're all like janky, messed up universal wisdom, happiness, finding real friendship. I feel like you're gonna find in your soulmate a best friend. Your like bestie with the what do they call the mood changer, the jewelry that's like from your bestie when they pass away or whatever. You wear like not an abalone, but like a color changing thing. I don't know, but I like shells. Anyways, and so universally speaking of happiness, okay. It like harbors for the soul, okay, of cherishing friendships, always remembering, and they will live forever because of that, because of your perspective and their peace of mind, of your inner peace of mind in these moments of love and connection and stillness. Look, connection and stillness and being connected to the universe through universal wisdom, baby. Look at this. Connected through universal wisdom, this resilience, this source, this like hieroglyphic, like photosynthesis, um, photosynthesis, even in having this resilience, maybe trying to create a new kind of plant right now, a fruit or something, some government project, always working on something and wasting taxpayers' money on absolutely nothing at different levels, I guess. Anyways, this resilience, this challenge, this strength that you have comes from your grandmother. Yes, this intuition, this something that never lies. She called intuition miracles because of her belief. Yeah, everywhere in keeping the faith, yes. And you called it like, yeah, what did you call it? Yeah, you called it like, well, you know, if you rewind it, you'll be able to find what I called it. But, yeah, this is like, miracles, sleeping, and discovery of treasures within, following that your passion. Like, you're gonna be able to stay where you're at, and maybe, oh, that's what it is. Mind where you're at for this specific, um, mm, not like photon, maybe like almost, if you want to go to the deepest of deeps. However, um, that is usually the resolution to an issue is looking at the origin of the problem first. That is the strength of fixing anything. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's the thing. We're given grace daily by God. What more are we than the birds in the dang air? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, this, like, this is, it just is sad. You know? Opening your heart to receive something better in this strength and being brave by trusting the unknown. You know, you're trusting the steps of the unknown, but be cautious because there will be signs that there's something wrong, and sometimes you'll get that delay feeling of intuition, and that is for a purpose. It could be 10 minutes off of fatality of the way or something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a red hair, or reddish hair. This rebirth, but an end to a new beginning. And, you know, he heals the brokenhearted and bandages their wounds. Let that also be a sign. In Psalms 147:3, a person of self-love and of leadership, and a person of, not just in close to reflection mode, but in the fourth house of, again, friendships. Are you sure these friends are really your family? In the seventh house, I guess they are because of your fame. Maybe you know that as a security blanket, and it sucks, I know. But you'll never be normal, and you know that. And you knew that when you signed that deal. So it's like you can't complain. You know, when it comes to this communication, you know, I would offer to just do what I do, and sorry I asked, and I'll try to get the parts. If you get all this stuff and tell me how much it's gonna be, then there we go. Anyways, yeah, through this rebirth, because of love. Always, always, always because of freaking love. Why does love always get in the freaking way, right? It's like always in the way. You know, it's like everywhere, opening your heart to feel it, and it hurts. Why does love hurt so fucking bad? It aches. It does. It aches. It hurts. Who wants to ache and suffer and hurt? Not me. It's like, why love? I might as well be celibate. I might as well be myself and just have friends. I need to find like I don't know, a roomie, like, honestly, like a girl and like roomie or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that would help. I don't think being alone all the time is of help, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, self-love, adaptability, self-love. But don't think that I'm not like protected by a bunch of other people on this property that are much bigger than you. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Okay, in this cleansing, this embracing and change, and then creativity and blessings, of communication, being prosperous, releasing the negative to grow in this journey, trusting each step. Yeah, you're gonna have to like come here. If you want to talk to me about anything or prosperity or a project, you're gonna have to I'm to the point where, like, my resources are slim. Anyways, you're gonna have to come here, and then we could discuss it further. Please bring copies of NDAs, disbarment agreements, arbitration agreements. Let me see. I think that covers it for now. Thank you, Sal. I really appreciate you and your offer and your support. Your freaking support. Thank you, dude. It's freedom from inner liberation, a cleansing feeling, almost feeling clean of a negative mind, evolving negative to positive. Yes, and embracing change. We're just all getting better at what we do. Maybe you like to paint, do this creativity, or this expression, unleashing it. Through all your blessings, I feel you give praise to God first for everything that you do. All else is witchcraft, and that is the truth. Everything. It could be milking a cow if you put it before God, honestly. So it's like, that's what it means by being ready. The universe receiving and sharing through this insight. Don't take it for granted. Just don't. This communication, this harmony, this prosperity. Wow. You got it made, dude. It's just following your intuition. I feel like I'm speaking to an older lady right now that can't sleep. I don't know why. But I really miss my grandmother. She was a really dang good lady. Really awesome lady. Look, meditation and prayer, she would tell you that too. Connect yourself with God and, self, and things will be better. Don't worry. And it was all because I don't know why the hell they tried to give me some medicine before they were supposed to give it to me. And because of my insurance. So, yeah. Anyways, Anthem or whatever. Is a great and acceptance insurance intuitively. Truly, like, amazing. But this will help your physical too. Your honesty, like problems with your wrists or your hands or your arms or your shoulders or your back or anything. But make sure you stretch. Yeah, stretch meditation. Stretch, because stretching is very important. Oh my gosh, like me right now. Stretch it out. Elongate your neck. It's the angle in which the muscle is being pulled slightly. I'm sorry, it's just been a long day. I've been having a lot to catch up with my viewers. So, because I've been gone for a minute over something freaking stupid and old and not even barely even true. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Could have been worse. I learned a lesson. Lessons definitely learned. Yes, collective. Yes. That was a love reading out of the cosmic energy. Amazing. Amazing. Understanding the love reading, yeah. The key to deep connection, darling. What was I saying? Kind of weird that we got a love reading from the Cosmic Energy Oracle deck. The late night Libra love read or something. Late night love. Well, it's really early morning, and people like to get their horoscopes and everything early in the morning, and that's the whole thing. And I have a lot of East Coast love, which I appreciate. It's not even like compared to my West Coast love, but the East Coast love is like, there's nothing else. They're so uplifting. They're so like cool. You know, they just want to chill and be themselves, and it's just really fucking cool. You know? Anyways, I don't think I can go on anymore. I'm so fucking tired. This is my third live. Oh, wait, let me do the tarot. Maybe you had an expectation, a high hope for a love. Yeah, ready to embrace the emotional new experiences, but you have to understand this person doesn't want to change. And if they don't want to change, you can never experience those experiences with that person. Freaking Sagittarius again, and it's like, I did this already with this side. I mean, okay. So I'm just gonna pull something about greed of a Sagittarius. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards because I'm gonna do a 3-card spread, a reflection card, maybe a couple other cards, and that's it with the tarot because I'm getting the same readings. And you will if you do it. Just once a day is different unless it's for a specific energy. Being humble and generous. And I feel like that's the universe taking care of you through karma, through dharma, through being a good person, through doing your best, through being a safe house, you know? It's just frustrating, I guess. Living is frustrating. So, hopefully, yeah, gratitude, see, gratitude, all the material and emotional things, gratitude and humility. This is a rare woman, indeed. Look at her, all of her little kitties. It's so freaking cute. I know, right? What time is it? I don't even know what time it is, but I'm gonna have to go feed some kittens. I've got 2. I'm gonna name one Nox, which means night, Nox, and then Nyx, Nyx, which is the goddess, the Greek, and they're both Greek, the Greek goddess of night. And then Nox is Greek for night. So I got Nox and Nyx. And my grandma had 2 cats, and their names were Spot and Dot. So I was like, fuck it, right? It's so easy, right? Yeah, things are going to start happening fast for you. It's like I said earlier, they're either going to go the fast way or the long way, but either way, your purpose is going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just inevitable. Queen of Pentacles, and that opens a whole other door with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, in Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, maybe people that you thought were against you are actually for you, but it's only because you have something to offer. And I know that shitty feeling. It's a really shitty feeling. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's not like genuine almost is what I'm getting. And it's all perspective. I feel like you change your perspective. I have changed mine to accept what is. You know what I mean? Karma. This whole fucking thing is based off karma. This is gonna be bad karma. Look, this is freaking truths being twisted to lies by someone being defamated. Look, could be also Libra energy. But look, the truth will come out. And this is karma. And it's going to be bad karma for the person that lied. And I'm going to leave it at that because basically all day that's what I've been getting. It was the karma thing. And it's true. It is freaking so true. You give out what you want. You know what I mean? You give out to the universe what you want in love and appreciation for those and others, and then being able to see the truth but looking away from certain things. Maybe you're afraid of your life, but then again, we open the thing and you get the Ten of Pentacles, which is happily ever after. What did we just pull in the other deck? Happily ever after. 1-11-067 on the timer. So this is what you're gonna get happily ever after. That's why you're so grateful. Queen of Pentacles, right here. This is you, your husband, your family, all your money, everything you want, you wish for. And this is going to be your good karma because you've been honest your whole life. Like pretty much like did the right thing, did people right, and you're good karma. I feel like you're just a natural star as well. It's, you know, honest, just honest in every way. This reminds me of also the Two of Swords. Because she's, you know, but no matter what, she knows the truth. And karma is karma. And dharma is dharma. Look at that. With the Ten of Pentacles. That is like so freaking rad. It really is. Rad, rad, rad. To me, anyways. To end that tarot on a good note. And this is, I keep getting this card too to end. You know, like, it ends on this all day. It's like, almost all day. But, anyways, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For that, I do appreciate. I think sometimes we just forget what we have to be grateful for, and you just have to remind yourself. Not getting enough rest. This is Gemini, two-faced, being two-faced about something. Yeah, maybe looking for sympathy, empathy. I'm not sure. I would hate to think that. But there's no greater woman than to give her whole heart. And this woman is scared to do that. You know what I mean? Or maybe you don't. But anyways. Yeah, the collective. You're a woman that gives your whole heart. You are. You give your whole freaking heart. So it's like you give your being, your soul to your family because you're that devoted. Karma. I'm telling you, bad karma is coming someone's way. For vengeance is the Lord. God's vengeance has no mercy, so we pray for our enemies because we know how bad it's going to be. They're never going to forget. And this is sad. Karma. Sorry, Lord. I am sorry. It would have been better, I guess, if we did it during the day. But it is what it is. No matter what, the shit's gonna become truth because true justice is truth. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you guys for the hearts. I love you guys so much. I'm so fucking tired. I've been doing like a 24-hour shift only because I've been watching out for Miss Ernest here, Mrs. Crowley, Dawn, Dawn, Dawn. From that song by, I think it was Sabbath or Ozzy, I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, her foot and everything, and like her little kittens, and I got 2 little black kittens coming in. So I love you, J Rose, for sticking with me. It's so good to see you. And I hope I've been praying for you. So know that, and you guys rock, 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 rock. You guys, I love you so much, J Rose, too. You are so gorgeous. And remember that you are one of the most gorgeous lady in the universe. Oh, that's so sweet. When thought to do that. That's so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Oh, I bet. Yeah, when they're older like that, I dealt with Mr. Wilson was like that too. Juanita, but you ladies, I love you so much. Te amo más, mi bonitas, mujeres. You are beautiful in every way, shape, and form. And never forget it, okay? Thank you for sticking with me. Those that are new, please subscribe, like, and share. Help me reach 1,000 out there so that I can help other people and the world too through edible straws. You and I can make one free gesture of kindness, and that's just cutting up plastic straws so they float and can be collected. And that tutorial can be found on this channel at Floating Straws under Timeless Messages 1111. And then we have, let's see, what else? Well, I was working on this moon bots and Mars bots, because NASA was treating it, wasting billions, treating it like aviation when it has no atmosphere. And scientists, what kind of scientists are running this fucking places? They need to smoke more weed or something. I have a whole new design of landing protocol, of landing gear in a non-atmospheric place that will save the bot and actually collect. So, not be a maybe if, no, it will collect. Anyways, there's so many projects. And I love you ladies. You guys are the greatest. I don't know what I'd do without you, honestly. You're my purpose, you're my drive and everything. So thank you for being with me. And just know that your boat's coming in. It is. It's coming in. Do not give up. Do not give up when you want to give up. And if you don't give up, I won't give up. How's that? Everybody has an addiction, whether it's exercising, whether it's no different than drinking too much water, than gossiping, So don't think that if you have an addiction, you're a bad person, because you're not. You're not. You're just going through it. You're wasting your own time on earth. And it's very valuable, because we don't have that much time, short enough as it is. But, I love you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and viewing and always being here for me. You guys are always here for me, and I love you guys. I'll always be here for you. Anyways, I just want to say that felicidades, felicidades, you know, en las llamas de Jesús y Cristo por darme, yo mi Padre, Padre arriba, mi corazón arriba, arriba la raza, mi vida bella, yo mi vida bella. You know what I'm saying? You do. And so, gracias por mi Jesús y mi Padre para arriba, por Dario mías. No conductor. So, dos más chiefs. You know? And y I don't know. Estamos más. Estamos más. Yes. Por Dario mi es mi hablas españolas. Muchas actividades. Poquito diferencio. Diferencio. Más o menos. Y Spanglish. I don't know. Anyways, I need to practice more. I used to be a little more fluent. My grandfather lived in Spain. He was fluent. And my auntie, Tia, she was fluent. And so I was fluent once, and I just need to practice. You know? But good for you, J. Rose. Yes, that's right. That's right. You're a flower and you're gonna bloom. You know what I mean? I think you need to smoke as much weed as you can. Everybody needs to smoke as much weed as they can if you're in a legal friendly state. Okay, because I'm not trying to but weed, I mean, what pothead is gonna hurt you? I mean, honestly, I've met potheads that are like nuts a little bit, but a majority, I don't know. What do they do? Nada. Oh my gosh. But, anyways, I love you all. Te amo más. And buenos noches. And that is message, ladies. Until next time. Thank you so much.